going to talk about the Pokemon themselves. Hold on. First things first, catching Pokemon. Would it be as easy as the game or the shows make it, or would it be 5 times harder?
I think it would be easy.
Hell no.
Actually, no. It would.
What are you talking about?
Hold up.
We have trains now.
Hold up. You all are missing the entire point. First of all, in the game, you have to catch it when it's low on health. In the actual show, they faint the fucking Pokemon and then catch it. So it'd be easier. All you have to do is beat the lip.
But
I mean,
He doesn't listen.
I didn't see anything about blood.
Let me say this. To say this, most animals do not react like a normal Pokemon. They do not stay and fight. They will usually flee.
Yeah, they do.
Not a lot of Pokemon. If you
No. I'm talking about real life animals, like what we have now. Most of them flee. That is a thing that they were born with, is to flee.
Instinctual, yeah.
It's instinctual.
Pokemon aren't the same way. They actually have their own different kind of attitudes in a way. Like a lot of Pokemon can be naive. Some of them can be tough. I'll just go bashful. A lot of them actually have emotion.
You've seen an elephant, right? That motherfucker will flee from a mouse.
That's because he doesn't know what it is. It's so small.
They do know what it is.
There's two things I don't understand. The differences in sizes in the TV show compared to the games.
What do you mean?
Like, Charizard can be like 20 foot tall, but he can also be like 4 foot tall.
He's not 20
No, he's about 6 feet.
He's 6 foot tall.
Yeah, he's 6 feet.
Solid Charizard probably like made the tallest.
I'm going to show them Charizard.
No, I'm just talking
Because
about
Ash is short than Charizard.
No, I mean,
I'm
like,
a tall
literally,
Charizard.
like Charizards that were bigger than Ash Charizard.
There are some that are bigger, but they're not like 20 foot tall.
They're the albinos that grow to 20 times their height.
Well, some obviously get bigger. Jake's taller than you.
Of course, I know I'm tiny.
But a Charizard is
Exactly.
Yes.
Wait, you're Jewish?
Tiny and Jewish. That's
You're
the
Catholic.
point.
So, yeah.
But yes, okay, going back to catching Pokemon, I think it'd be way harder.
Oh, hell yeah.
No,
I
because
think it'd be a lot easier.
first of all, I have terrible aim. I
You
can't.
don't have to have.
Yes, you do. You have to have
Oh, look, a homing Pokeball.
No.
Wait.
Here's what you do. You walk up to a Pokemon, you throw it on him.
They are
Easy.
No,
as
no,
shit.
I feel like.
But you got to make sure that it's either past start or
I
that
have to
it's
say
so
something.
weak that it's not going to be able to
So
hurt you.
initially,
Oh,
you
well,
wouldn't really
thing
have
is,
any Pokemon
I feel
to
like you could-
attack the Pokemon with, so you'd have to hit them with a
That's
shovel or something.
Never mind.
No,
No.
I feel like you could just befriend them.
Oh my god.
I feel like they're a lot.
Now you
more
can
docile
do
than
This
that.
isn't Digimon, this is like them.
Okay, now to the biggest thing on here.
Eevee.
The appearance of
No,
the
no,
Pokemon.
Where the
You
fuck are their nipples?
That's the one thing you care about is their nipples?
No, no,
Hey,
the
okay,
mind
okay.
one really.
Hold on a second, guys. When I mean
They come out of an egg.
by their appearance, if you look on Pinterest or Facebook, you either
Yes.
see the cute, sweet appearance.
Of nipples.
They're all platypi guys.
You either
Platypi have nipples.
you either see them in a cute little form, like you normally see them on the game, or if you look at some who try to actually do actual rendering
Artist
renditions of it, they are as scary as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, let me take a look.
Okay.
Oh, Jigglypuff. He looks so cute. He will mark all
To
over
that, I
your
have to
face.
say, look at a bear. Look at an elephant. Look at just about half the things are in our world. We get used to it very quickly.
Jigglypuff
For them, if you grow up with them your whole life, they would look that scary to us because that's what we've been looking at for the past
They would actually.
fucking 20 years.
Right.
Although,
And with that, I believe.
Player 1 is out, but he leveled up.
Leveled up with snide sarcasm.
player 2, we'll see you next time.
Alright.
Thank you for going ahead and putting up player 2.
So now I'm considering the appearance of Ditto. How does it change into the opposite gender for the Pokemon it's cloning itself to be?
Because
Imagine
it is literally
It just changes.
It just changes to
anything
anything.
a blood vial.
It's-
It's jumping.
I don't think it's gender
It
specific.
is the sex Pokemon.
It is the ultimate. For those of you who don't know what Ditto is, basically Ditto is the ultimate whore of Pokemon if you use it in a center.
Yeah, he can change into anything. You show him a
How does that
dildo,
make
he'll
him a
turn into a
whore?
dildo.
It will rape
How does
all of
that?
your
How
Pokemon.
does that make him a whore?
Okay.
Because he will literally, if you put him in a daycare, there will always be an egg. Like, you
Oh,
give
okay,
it
I
5
got
minutes,
you.
there will be an egg. That means Ditto is a fucking hungry ass.
And see,
whore.
and it's mainly because when you catch a Ditto, there is no gender.
Right.
So it has no
That's
specific parts to it to identify its sexual
Now,
identity.
here's a good question though. Talking about Ditto though, because what would happen if Ditto met Unknown? Would there be an egg? Because Unknown do not have gender. So would there technically be an egg?
That's
and
something
then
we
again,
would have to do on
I
a.
would
Where
assume
did
so,
he
yes.
put the hole? Where did he put that?
They take turns.
The whole.
Let me put. Let's see. I'm going to get a
There were 2
G
eggs.
and a B together.
Yeah, you can go again.
Let's see how this works.
You know, it's kind of fun because the people who listen can't even see it. It's just like, oh, you hear the. Now, guys, I have a story.
What about Electrode and Voltorb?
They're just
They're just
Pokemon.
balls.
They're Pokemon that crawl with electricity.
Sorry.
How do they have eggs?
They are eggs. They are the
They are
eggs.
eggs.
They are the eggs.
They just grow faces.
The eggs look like the Kraken, but then they just evolve.
You know, I wonder if.
Now, one of the biggest mysteries, if you've ever played the very earliest versions of Pokemon, is Cubone
What do you
and
think?
the Genghis Khan baby. If you don't know,
Genghis Khan? Don't you mean Kangaskhan? Khan?
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan is a ruler of the Mongols.
Yeah.
I will draw on your face like Jigglypuff.
Good. I'll be
I will
fabulous.
sing afterwards. Put your ass to sleep.
Aren't
I would love to hear you sing, John.
Anyway, if you find out when the mother dies, the baby apparently is supposed to be able to fight on its own. But if you play the game, there is no recording on it on the Pokédex. But if you, it turns out that apparently the baby Cubone has its mother's milk. So does that make you think that Cubone and the baby are related?
A lot of the times, actually, and I only bring this up because it's actually true. If you have a Marowak that is a girl and you put it in the daycare, where does Cubone's
That was beautiful.
skull come from? Because technically, he comes out of the Pokeball, the egg. You put him in a Pokeball, and then when you bring him out, he's got the skull. But his mother's still alive. I'm looking right at the mother. She's right there. She's alive.
Duplicate.
Every Marowak has twins.
Oh my.
Every
And
time
so-
they
And so when the original Cubone comes out, he one of them two had to fight to get out,
Okay.
and
Oh,
then they wear
Here's my
their
question.
siblings.
So it's not the
Yeah.
mother's
Okay,
milk.
That's so adorable.
So
That's so horrible.
That's
That-
so cute.
that's
That's adorable.
That's where
I mean, it's
him,
sharp.
Very cute.
No.
Mr. Roxy,
Babies killing
You're
each other
stupid.
for each other's skulls.
Hey,
you're stupid.
I'm
That
providing-
is so stupid because
I'm providing some legal documents over here.
when they come out, first of all,
Oh.
that skull's not going to fit their head. It's bigger than them. Get it right.
That is
You're
true.
stupid, Roxy.
It's very
Maybe,
true.
maybe just in case they always have this older brother.
That is a
That's older
Well, if you,
Stuck at home with
if
the
you
skull.
think about,
Stop it
if
right
you
there.
think
There's a
about
set
it,
of twins, and each one has a bigger skull than the other one, and the smaller one murders their older brother.
And
The
then,
smaller one's just
and
so
then
much
the
more
one that gets
balls.
born is the one that's like, a little exoskeleton. Comes out with a little skull.
Alright,
It's
well,
so jacked up.
thinking about the real animal world right now, sand tiger sharks, when they're pregnant, they only have about 1 or 2 babies. Then those that fully grow will eat their dead fetus siblings in their mother's stomachs until they're
Oh,
born.
that's so
that.
cute.
There you
So
go.
They're in an egg.
They're not
dumbass.
wearing skulls.
They share the same egg.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What if
that?
what if the Cubone skulls
They're
really
mammals.
just an exoskeleton, like they're
Just
a
let them be mammals.
bug hybrid?
Look, there's actually been other YouTubers, like the Game Theorist, who have theorized this, and they're exactly on point with my view of it.
I've seen that.
You cannot have a Cubone wearing a skull if its mother is still alive. So what does a Cubone actually look
I
like?
agree with that.
I want to see what it looks like. Is
What-
it a retarded anteater?
what
I
if-
swear.
What if
Basically,
what
the
if
same
the
thing,
girl
just without the
Marowak
skull.
was like a spider and chopped the head off its guy Marowak?
What the-
And it
what
just
is dumb?
What if the dad was a Scyther or a Pikachu or a Raichu or
Let me
Robin?
do this. I
Then
want-
they killed the mother.
Okay, here. You wanna
Spider.
understand what happened? It's gonna be called. I'm gonna hit you with a bone meringue, and you're gonna be KO'd.
Bone meringue.
You faint.
KO.
Screw you, Roxy.
What are you talking about?
Out.
I haven't.
Maybe the runts of the litter killed the
What is
older
that?
siblings.
What is that ability that I'm able to
Do you all
explain?
not understand the
lethal
point of
survival?
eggs? They come out of the
I
eggs.
know.
They are not
Sturdy.
mammals.
Guys, I'm sturdy.
Right,
I still
I
have
know.
my big.
Maybe
I'll
they're
hit you
mutated.
again. Nope.
The mutated siblings are
Counter.
killed.
Heal, recover.
okay,
What
let's
if
Here's an idea to talk.
Oh.
Here's a Pokemon to talk about. Let's talk about Chansey and Hapanini and that egg that they always carry around.
It's a rock.
Happini's actually is.
It's actually a rock.
It's a
rock.
Hapanini.
Now what
Happini's
happens
rock.
is
Happini's just
if
has
they
a-
do have an egg, it's a mix-up because they thought they were picking up an egg. It's actually a rock.
Like an
Unfertilized
Now,
eggs.
a lot of times, if you and one of the great
When you
things
said
about like
PD,
something like Happini always seems to end up picking up an Everstone. And if any of you all know what Everstone is, it prevents Pokemon from evolving. So Happini doesn't want to evolve, obviously.
Who
He
would want to
always
be a
wants
better
one. He's
Pokemon?
like, I'm going to hold this. And then you as a Pokemon trainer is like, oh, what's this? You took my fucking Everstone, bitch. I gotta go get another one. I don't want to evolve.
Okay.
I don't want me to come.
Now we're gonna move to the one of the last Pokemons before we end this. J-Man has been wanting to talk about this since the beginning. It's Eevee. And it's multiple forms of evolving. It's got about what, like 9, 10 different forms of.
No, just 8.
It's
Just
not.
8.
9 technically if you count Eevee. 8 if you count just the evolutions.
Yeah, it can
Now,
evolve into 8 different forms.
The reason I want to talk about Eevee so much is because
We didn't even talk about
First of all,
Thanos.
well, I want to talk about Eevee so much because a lot of people don't know about Eevee. Is because you can actually make, other than the flying type that you might need, you've got a full-fledged team there. You can evolve Eevee. If you get 6 Eevees, you can turn them into the most badass team ever.
No, I ain't getting that.
You can have a Vaporeon who, if you teach it Surf, has a super high attack. Flareon, who can learn Flamethrower. You have Jolteon, who can learn Thunderbolt. I mean, you just have a bunch of Pokemon. And now the newest Pokemon, Sylveon, is actually one of the most powerful next to Umbreon.
Alright.
Oh, really? Umbreon.
Alright.
I like some brown.
We're gonna
What about
go ahead
Vaporeon?
and end today's episode. I want to thank you guys for listening. This is Cameo Punk and all our friends signing out. See you guys next time.
See you.